So this interview is sponsored by. This interview is sponsored by. This interview is sponsored by. And this interview has been sponsored by. This interview is sponsored by. So this interview is sponsored by. 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 So guys, this interview is sponsored by. Interview is sponsored by. 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 Sponsor. 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 Sponsored by.
Hi there, it's Joe from Sustainable Future Consultancy. Our main aim is to help people reduce energy costs and improve their EPC ratings of their homes. We do that by offering free grants for people to get free air source heat pumps, solar panels, insulation, electric storage upgrades, and in some cases gas boilers. If you're interested and you think you may be eligible, click on the link, head over to the website and find out a bit more.
You're my spicy margarita, babe. Burn my tongue, make me shake. Mix it up or give it to me straight. Turn me on, make me. I'm free to be the greatest I'm alive. I'm free to be the greatest here tonight. The greatest, the greatest, the greatest alive. The greatest, the greatest alive. Don't give up, I won't give up. Don't give up, no, no, no. Don't give up, I won't give up. Don't give up, no, no, no. I'm free to be the greatest I'm alive. I'm free to be the greatest here tonight. The greatest, the greatest, the greatest alive. The greatest, the greatest alive. Oh, oh, I ain't got stamina. Oh, oh, I ain't got stamina. Oh, oh, I got stamina. Oh, oh, I got stamina.
For the young players, it's fun and something to do on a Thursday evening. But very quickly, this training has become so much more.
Come on, teacher, stay. Watch it, man on.
Following the death of teenager Amin Tekli in March, this community group in Glasgow's Knightswood knew it needed to do more for its young people. With a small budget for all its services, staff deliver football sessions in their own time.
Oi, go Yasser, go Yasser! Come on.
The young people want it. They're coming to us. Half the battle. They're engaging. We don't need to go and look for them.
Oh.
It's a good atmosphere because everybody here has known each other for a while.
Every day it just keeps on getting better. And now I hear they're making a team. It sounds fun. I want to get involved.
There's always people here you could connect with. It's never empty.
Scored 5 goals last game,
You didn't score anything.
Last match, I was the top class defender, bro.
There's just nothing more difficult in this field than feeling like you're alone.
From Brixton, valuable advice from another community group that's battled back to rebuild a safe space.
None of us started out being a sort of knife crime hub or an anti-youth violence hub. We had other focuses.
In 2019, the Marcus Lipton Centre had a fatal stabbing on its premises.
They've been there. Their communities felt what our communities felt. They got to the point of enough's enough, we're not having this anymore. They made loud noises and they got the right people round the table. Nobody can do it on their own.
And one of the things they suggested was opening up and working with as many young people as you can, and then other young people who maybe aren't engaging elsewhere will slowly come into the fold in the space of like a week. It's like when we've got 40 young people showing up.
Regardless of location, the challenges are universal. Knife crime, violence, drugs, non-attendance at school, and lack of opportunity.
We talked a little bit about creating meaningful partnerships with local organizations where you can share the load, building communities so that young people are also part of the solution. Throwing money at it doesn't work. We need the expertise and the resolve at the government level to get in on the ground and help us solve these very complicated problems, because they're more than any one organization or individual can handle.
You're right. Yeah, welcome back, bro. Thanks for showing up.
Pitchside, young people remain vigilant of others their age who continue to carry knives.
Trying to impress someone, or they say it's for protection.
There's no point on carrying a knife, even if it's for protection. Like, I don't know what they mean by that. I just think it's stupid.
In the last 12 months, 3 young men have lost their lives. Youth groups say their deaths and a rise in violent crime are a painful reminder of the urgent need to invest in young people, not just in moments of crisis, but consistently with a focus on building positive and trusted relationships. Online influences add to existing challenges. Support workers say social media has changed the game, normalising violence and antisocial behaviour.
Adults need to step up and speak to young people, because otherwise they're only learning from each other, and things can escalate very quickly. Kids they've got phones that they're seeing all sorts of online, and for them, something happens, they'll pull their phone out and start filming. They'll share it without even realising the implications of that. It can't be normalised in young people's minds.
I don't want to see parachute work. I don't want to see bitty intervention work. I want there to be real core work that's developed for our young people to be the best possible people that they can be.
Sharon Frew, STV News, Glasgow.
Ladies and gentlemen, could I please just have a moment of your time? We have a very solemn moment coming up here at MacTaggart Scott Boxing. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please can I have your attention? We have a club member, great friend of MacTaggart Scott, a sponsor of the show, a parent of boxers. He's been with MacTaggart Scott from the very start, attended every show, and if circumstances had been different, he would have been here tonight. He has passed away, ladies and gentlemen. Peter McVeigh has passed away. Very, very sad moment for MacTaggart Scott, especially as this is the first boxing show that they will have without Peter's presence. Now, Peter was a huge boxing man, and we pay tribute to our friends in boxing. Can I? Shh. Thank you. We pay tribute to our friends in boxing, not with a minute's silence, but with the traditional 10-bell salute. So, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you, please, if you're able, could you please join us and be upstanding? Our timekeeper will toll 10 in respect of the memory of club member, sponsor, supporter, boxer's parent, great friend of the club. Please rest in peace, Peter McVeigh. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Peter McVeigh. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure if Peter is looking down now watching this, he'll be saying, right, let's get on with the boxing. So let's do just that. It's contest number 2. It's Sawyer Brown and Alexander Gilmore. Please welcome both boxers to the ring.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in one moment, would you capture it? Just let it slip. Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, loud. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke. He's so mad, but he won't give up. That is he know he won't have it. He knows his whole back to these ropes. It don't matter. He's broke. He knows that, but he's broke. He's so stagnant. He knows when he goes back to this mobile home. That's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This old rhapsody better go capture this moment and hope it don't give a damn. It's found in the music, the moment you own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, on behalf of MacTaggart Scott Boxing, you're all very welcome here to the Loanhead Miners for a fantastic evening of Olympic-style boxing. Sanctioned by the Eastern District of Boxing Scotland. Our official in charge at ringside is Mr. Dougie Fraser. Our medical officer is Dr. Ronnie Sidney. Our timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Alan Brown. And upon the sound of the bell, the referee in charge of the action is international star referee Mr. Paul Susans. So this opening contest, ladies and gentlemen, is very proudly sponsored by the Mad Hatter Bakes. So they are our sponsor for this one. This is 3 one-minute rounds, a 35-kilo exhibition. We've met the officials. Now time to meet the boxers. Firstly, in the blue corner, he wears white with black and gold. Proudly boxes for the Beef Boxing Club, Cowden Beef. Would you please welcome Sawyer Brown? And across the ring in the red corner, he wears black, gunmetal grey and sparkling white. He proudly boxes for MacTaggart Scott Boxing. He is AJ Alexander Gilmore.
Good evening and welcome to JATV's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Club show here at the Loanhead Miners Club. In the ring, Alexander Gilmore from the sponsored by MacTaggart. So we will bring you what we can. And here we go, round number 2 of the round on the live stream. You're watching it, so you've missed it. This is Alexander Gilmore in the red corner, Sawyer Brown in the blue. Paul Susan is the referee in charge of the action. Before we go back in for round number 3, we've got a special guest, Stephen Morrison from Falkirk Phoenix, also an official referee tonight. How are you feeling, bro?
Good, I'm delighted to be here. It's always a good show.
I don't always get a chance to speak to coaches or referees. You're always busy doing your thing, but how's it been at Falkirk Phoenix?
Well, we're in the process of moving to another venue, so things are getting a bit quieter because there was a bit of uncertainty because of some of the stuff that's happening with the council's strategic property reviews. So we've quietened things down a bit in order to make it easier to move. In July we'll be going to a new venue, so exciting stuff.
Right, man, listen, I might grab you again, but we're going to go back in, third and final round. This is Alexander Gilmore and Sawyer Brown. There you go, third and final round. So, Steve, you're still with us just before we get the announcement. You want to say something?
I just wanted to say well done, because I don't know if everybody else that's watching tonight saw the STV report about the work you do in the community for young people. Absolutely fantastic, Jamie. So I just wanted to shake your hand.
Thank you, man.
That is an absolutely fantastic group you work with, and the work you're doing for these young people is tremendous. So
a lot of what I get comes through what I see with boxing coaches. I've been to Falkirk Phoenix. I know some of the young people that you're working with, and it's like you've been there, done it, and it's like, right, well, what can I take for that's working? And I think boxing in Scotland in particular is such a network. It's one of the biggest networks I know of people. So we're going to go back tonight, but listen, Stephen, thank you so much, man.
But a fine exhibition put together by these two young men, Sawyer Brown and AJ Alexander Gilmore. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Mad Hatter who bakes. That's why she's called the Mad Hatter Bakes. She's presenting trophies to both boxers. Ladies and gentlemen, contest number 3 in the programme is again beat boxing in MacTaggart, Scott. This time it is Charlie Husband and it's Jack Hawthorne.
So before that bout starts, Alexander Gilmore, how you doing?
Very good.
You enjoy that?
Yeah.
So a wee exhibition bout, getting the crowd warmed up. You in there done your thing, a lot of leeway as well for the referee. Really let you go in and set about each other. Where are we going to see next? You have a break here this summer? Or you get anything else coming up?
I think I'm going to be at the novices.
Oh aye, we'll look forward to that, man. Get some more gold medals in your neck. Who are you going to shout out to? Who's been supporting you?
My mum, my dad, my sister, my coaches and my sponsor.
Right, man. Who's your sponsor, do you know?
MacTaggart Bakes.
Wow, thank you so much, man. You go, enjoy the night. My advice is stay away from that bar. Right, I'm keeping an eye on you, and make sure you're back in the gym as soon as, my man. Thank you. We go back in the ring.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is contest number 3 on the programme. This is sponsored by CF Roofing Services. They're our sponsors for this one. This is a 3 1-minute round exhibition made at lightweight. Referee once again, Mr. Paul Susans. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner. He wears white with gold. He boxes for the Beef Boxing Club, Cowdenbeath. Please welcome Charlie Husband. And across the ring in the red corner, wearing white with black. Boxing for MacTaggart Scott, presenting Jack Hawthorne.
So quickly, just before this bout starts, LG, you've been sitting waiting. You had a wee bout to warm us up before. How you feeling, bro?
Good.
You enjoy it? What's it like coming in front of this mad lot?
Good.
You enjoy that? I know you just like to get in and brawl. Who are you going to shout out to who's been supporting you?
My brothers, my mum, Tina, Sandy, Allen, my brothers, my nanny, my uncle, the whole of MacTaggart Scott, and my granddad John.
Wow, what a list, man. You got a lot of support there. You've got more support than I have viewers. Right, we're going to go back in the ring. LG, I'll let you go enjoy your night, my man. And we are in for bout number 3 on the card. Jack Hawthorne and Charlie Husband. This is an exhibition bout, no overall winner. Shout to Links Galaxy, who's joined JATV Live Bingham, Kingdom's Collection Motor. If you're a JATV Live member, you watch that on the channel, or you can purchase a JATV Live event pass on our website and think about the ring. On our YouTube channel, we're getting this loaded. So guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities, that's Sustainable Future Consultancy. Joy, I've been waiting a long time to speak to you. How you doing?
Good.
Now you had the wee exhibition about to kick us off. What was that like?
Good, yeah.
The two you went in. Do you know LG is the first thing you've seen him?
Yeah.
So what's it like coming down and just getting in that ring? You enjoy it?
Yeah.
Right, who have you given a shout out to? Who's been supporting you?
My dad, my mum and my brother.
Brilliant, man. Listen, thank you so much for coming. Thanks so much for talking to me. And don't leave it too long till I see you again. All right, my man, thank you. That was Joey Mill. We're going to go back tonight for round number 2.
So, ladies and gentlemen, CF Roofing Services, they're our sponsor. If our sponsor is with us, if they could please make their way to the boxing ring for the trophy presentations. And ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, just as this contest came to an end, the final bell, I just heard a guy in my ear say to his mate, this guy did say it was an exhibition, didn't he? Ladies and gentlemen, what an exhibition. Let's hear it, please, for both our boxers in the ring. The man from B, Charlie Husband. The man from MacTaggart, Scott, Jack Hawthorne. So ladies and gentlemen, we're not absolutely certain which sponsors are with us here and which ones aren't. So if you are called out during the introductions as the sponsor, if you could please just be ready to come into the boxing ring at the end of the contest. Unless you're shy, and the referee will do it for you.
So guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Jack Hawthorne, exhibition bout, but you heard it there for Craig Stephen, and some members of the audience. Are you sure that was an exhibition bout? How's your thoughts on it? How are you feeling?
Good. prepared me for the future. So yeah, excited.
Do you think you'll see each other again in a competitive bout?
If I did, it'd be the same again.
That was non-stop, man. And it's warm up here, but I know you've just come out with all the bright lights on you, so you not had a chance to even process anything. What's the plan with you? When we go to see you next?
Beef Box Cup, 29th of June. I'll be there.
Do you know who else will be there?
From my team.
No, who else?
No, I don't know my group, but
I'll be there.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be there. When you win, you're going to get another interview with another gold medal on your neck. Who are we going to shout out to who's been supporting you?
All my mates, boys. Playing the cup final, we couldn't make it for a penny. I'm on the penny, beat Spartans, and my family as well.
Too right, my man. Thank you, Jack Hoffman. I'll see you to Beef Box Cup. We go back in the ring. This is bout number 4.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is contest number 4 on the programme. This is very proudly sponsored by RTR Scaffolding. They're our sponsors, and this is 3 2-minute rounds of boxing in the middleweight division. And ladies and gentlemen, a referee in charge for this one. Would you please give a very warm welcome to Mr. J.P. Hines. Introducing first, and boxing out of the blue corner, wearing blue shorts with white. He comes to the ring this evening in only his 3rd contest. He boxes for the Spring Hill Boxing Club in Shotts. Would you please welcome Sam Gardner. And across the ring in the red corner, wearing red and white, he boxes for Scotland's oldest boxing club, the very proud Leaf Victoria Athletic Club in Edinburgh. Tonight this young man makes his debut in the ring. He is Roberto Garcia. So, ladies and gentlemen, our trophy sponsor is RTR Scaffolding. If our sponsor is with us, please make the way to the boxing ring for the presentations. That's RTR Scaffolding, our trophy sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, before we declare the official result, please your appreciation for both our boxers in the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, it takes great courage to pull on the gloves and step through these ropes. The first duty of the referee at all times is boxer safety. And to that end, Mr. Hines stops this contest in round number 3. He declares the winner in the blue corner, Sam Gardner. But please, ladies and gentlemen, keep the applause going. The man from Leith, Victoria, Roberto Garcia.
So this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Sam Gardner, our first stoppage of this evening. Great work there. How you feeling, bro?
Fucking brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Well, you can't explain it any better than that. Listen, you got 2 counts in your favour. What goes through your head, because you put in a lot of effort to get the counts, so you then go, oh yeah, I'm just going to keep going for it.
See, I didn't know. I seen till I looked at him, he was breathing. I went, oh, I fucking have to go for this, man. I just started going for it, because it was a bit of scrap, but a bit of slog in the first round, to be honest.
Quite a tough boxer to be in the ring youngly, but I think you've seen, like both of you were really gone for it, but you've seen an opening and I think you just maybe exposed a wee weakness there. Who are we giving a shout out to who's been supporting you?
My mum and my dad that's here, and then all my pals have are all watching it together, so they'll probably see it on the telly now.
Brilliant.
And then just my family that are watching it as well.
Brilliant, man. Listen, Sam Gardner, thank you so much, man. You take care, we go back in the ring.
Zhuja Novorodska, please welcome both boxers to the ring. Here comes the I said so, I keep big bills up to my head on the dirty like blood. So I got twisted my head, but I'm still dreadful. And I got any of this, so I throw the bed for anything, I'm all in. I might throw you my cash, I'm good, I'm winning. You think I'm talking, man, you busted the game. The dirty, I'm the type of man that might go broke from the bench. That's so nice, man, kick the door off the bench. Take the door off the bench. For all your fans, man, please, it's cynical. Me and us are doing the one physical, financial, and lessons to be a general. Your mama thinks you want a soldier, not the type be in the type, but in the bro. Please, I'm in the zone like it's full blown. I'm killing it like a blind man reading. I'm feeling it like, oh yeah, here comes the, here comes the, here comes the, I don't really want it like, here comes the. So ladies and gentlemen, as the programme says, this is where champions are made. Well, who knows after this one. This is contest number 5. This is sponsored by Anderson Uxo Consultancy, and this is 3 one-minute runs of boxing in the lightweight division. Mr. JP Hind is a referee in charge. Introducing first in boxing out of the blue corner. She wears blue shorts with white. She weighed in at 59.8 kilos. She proudly boxes for the Denbeat Boxing Club in the Kingdom of Fife. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight she makes her debut in the ring. She is Olivia Drysdale. And opposing on the red corner, wearing red shorts with white. Tip the scale 61 kilos even. She boxes proudly for MacTaggart Scott Boxing, and tonight she too makes her debut in the ring. Here is Zhuja Novorodska. So, ladies and gentlemen, our trophy sponsor for this contest is Anderson Uxo Consultancy. And I do hope they're with us. What a fantastic contest. Two young stars of the future. So, ladies and gentlemen, our trophy sponsor is in the ring from Anderson UXO Consultancy. We go to our judges' score totals, a close contest. Before we declare the result, please, good appreciation for both our boxers in the ring. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as most of you know, we cannot have a draw in Olympic-style boxing. The closest thing we have is a 3-2 split decision. Goes in favour of the winner in the red corner, Zhuka Novoreska. But ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely no disgrace being on the wrong side of a 3-2 split. The other young lady making her debut, Olivia Drysdale. Now, coaches. When did we ever let the boxer out before the photos? Never. What a fantastic contest. Both of these young boxers making their debut here tonight. Olivia Drysdale and Zhuka.
So joining me at ringside, Zhuka, how are you doing? You enjoying it?
I am enjoying so much.
The two of you really going for it as well. I mean, you both making your debut, but did you know each other before?
No, we sparred once with each other, and then
That was brilliant, man, honestly. One of the best boxing debuts I think I've seen in a long time. The beginning of a long career, but where are we going to see you next? You're going to be in the novices maybe later in the year?
I think so.
That'd be good, get some more gold around your neck.
Yeah, amazing.
And who are we giving a shout out to? Who's been supporting you?
Support to all my coaches and my friends.
And who's this filming? You get in personal?
Ida Hutchison.
There we go, listen, thank you so much. And don't leave it low, let's see you again soon. After that performance was brilliant, thank you. Cheers, we go back in the ring. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is contest number 5. This is contest number 6, I beg your pardon.
This is sponsored by DCD Delivering Quality. This is a middleweight contest. It's 3 2-minute rounds, and in charge of the action for this one, not only do we have an international star referee, we have a former Scottish champion and a former representative for Scotland at the Commonwealth Games. Would you please give a warm welcome, Mr. Stevie Morrison. So 3 2-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Time to meet the boxers. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing black with gold. Official weight 74.6 kilos. Boxes for the Clovenstone Boxing Club, Wester Hills, Edinburgh. And tonight he makes his debut in the ring. Would you please welcome Darren Shenley? And opposing him in the red corner, wearing the sparkling silver and blue. He weighed in 73.4 kilos. Boxes proudly for the Leith Victoria Athletic Club. Tonight coming to the ring in only a second contest, would you welcome Leon Bomber Brown? So, ladies and gentlemen, DCD Delivering Quality is our sponsor. So our sponsor, DCD Delivering Quality, if our sponsor is with us, if they could please make their way to the ring for the trophy presentations. And if our trophy guy, I know he wasn't expecting it now. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes great courage to step through these ropes at any level before we declare the official result. Please show your appreciation for both our boxers in the ring. So ladies and gentlemen, this match has been abandoned A referee has stopped the contest. Round number 1 declares the winner in the red corner, Leon Brown. And please, ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation. The man from Clovenstone stepping into the ring for the very first time, Denon Shanley. So sponsors, we are desperate for a photo for the scrapbook. So if you are coming in to present the trophies, don't rush back out again.
So guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Leon, you weren't in there long, were you?
I know. I wish it would have went a wee bit longer, but I'm glad with the outcome, eh?
So, was that your debut, is that what you said?
No, it's my second fight actually. Yeah, I lost my first, but came strong in the second day.
Mate, definitely, man. I just think your focus there, your ring presence, your composure, everything just worked very, very nicely, man. I think the coaches in your opponent's corner made the right decision there and just threw that towel in, because it's better to be safe and for the boxer to go learn again. But what's the story with you? When we going to see you next?
I've got a beef box cup in 2 weeks, so that's another tournament. So hopefully be more active through the year though. I've got a few fights at the end of the year that I'm looking forward to. Just training hard.
Training, man, it's good. I'll be at the beef box cup, so when you win, you get that gold medal, you get more interviews. Who are you going to shout out to who's been supporting your journey so far?
My family, definitely. They're the ones that have supported me all the way through it. My coach is my big brother, so proud to 100% respect to him too. But
never just pretend you made a mistake and just punch him and then go, oh, sorry, man.
Definitely. But he's the one that's helped me through my whole career, so hopefully just get more wins under my belt, eh?
Right, man, for Scotland's oldest boxing club as well. Listen, you go rest up. Know that you were in there that long, but listen, go rest up and I'll see you at the big box club, man. Thank you so much, bro. We go back in the ring.
So ladies and gentlemen, contest number 7 is very proudly sponsored by Winter Couriers. They're our sponsor for this contest, 3 1.5-minute rounds of boxing in the pin weight division. Stevie Morrison, referee in charge. Introducing first, boxing up the blue corner. He wears the white shorts with pink, blue and silver trim. Weighed in 34 kilos even. Boxes for Keir Hardy Boxing, Newart Hill, Lanarkshire. Please welcome Johnny Shannon. Posing him across the ring in the red corner, wearing the red and white with blue trim. On the scales, 33.6 kilos. Boxing proudly for MacTaggart, Scott, Edinburgh. Here is Aaron Winter.
MacTaggart swaps in for the red. And that's the starting feed. Come on, Aaron! Start me right! That's all of our bets are sponsored by Out10 Boxing against Anton Sponsor.
I've noticed you around. I find you very attractive. Would you,
So ladies and gentlemen, Winter Couriers, our sponsor for this one. If our sponsor could please join me in the boxing ring. That's Winter Couriers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our referee has asked that I ask you to join him. Congratulate both these young men on a fantastic contest. Absolutely, two young stars of the future. We go to our judges. We have a unanimous decision. The winner in the blue corner, Johnny Shannon. But please, ladies and gentlemen, it takes two to make a great contest. The man from MacTaggart, Scott, Aaron Winter. So ladies and gentlemen, we have a change of referee. Then we're going to close off the first half with...
So guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Johnny Shannon. That was brilliant, man. Excellent southpaw stance there. Are you the best southpaw, Keir Hardy?
Definitely. Best boxer.
Listen, brilliant performance, man. I did mention the Keir Hardy right crew is in the house or standing behind us. But how did you enjoy that? You like it?
It's brilliant.
What's the plan with you? When we going to see next?
Novices.
The novices. I'm going to try and get there. Maybe Boxing Scotland will let me go this year. And who are we getting a shout out to? My man who's been supporting you?
My mum, dad, and all my coaches, and Marley. Yeah!
Were you lot happy with that performance?
Aye, class.
Obviously, mate. Yeah.
Is it the best southpaw in the club?
No, yeah.
Listen, Johnny, thank you so much, bro. You lot watch that camera, you don't kick it off and stab your good dude.
You forgot about me, but he has the best southpaw. I'll get to you.
There we go. I'll need to come down to the club. I'll need to come down to the club and see that. This is the last bout before the interval, so after this bout we'll have a wee 20-30 minute break. Well, I say, Johnny, thank you so much, bro. Go enjoy the rest of your night. Don't cause any riots, please. We go back to the ring for bout number 8.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is contest number 8. This is our main event of the first half, our featured contest. It's very proudly sponsored by RJO Automotive for nationwide vehicle transport and recovery. They're our sponsors. This is a pin weight contest, 3 1.5 minute rounds. And in charge of the action, veteran championship referee, Mr. Paul Susans. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the white shorts with blue trim. He hails from the Faldhouse Boxing Club, weighing at 29.6 kilos. He is Chris Whiteley. And across the ring in the red corner, wearing the white and red with blue trim. He tipped the scales 29.4 kilos. He boxes for MacTaggart, Scott, Edinburgh. He is Ollie Campbell.
Are you ready? So guys, just between these rounds, we've got a special guest here. You see it up on the screen. Cole Meakin, our GB champion. Cole, how are you doing?
Good, yeah, good.
Was it just special for you because your brother became a gold medalist as well? How many times has he done it?
4.
And Jesus, Johnny, and that's your first goal?
Yeah.
So you need to aim for 5. Don't let him win any more. You get 5. Is that a deal?
Yeah, I was hoping to beat him this year. Hoping to catch up, but I couldn't.
Bro, as long as the two you're doing good. I know that both of you support each other so much, man. You're part of the Keir Hardy Right crew. Were you happy with Johnny's performance?
Aye, very, very good. Hopefully the best boxer there.
Do you think he's the best southpaw in the gym?
Definitely, 100%.
Well, he gets you over it. Listen, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
My mum, my dad, my coaches, anyone.
Your big brother?
Aye, of course.
Oh, man, listen, thank you so much, man. GB gold medalist, Cole Meakin. We go back in the ring. When I press the right button, there we go. Thank you, my man. I'll catch up with you soon. So we're back in the ring for bout number 8, round number 2. Christopher Wakely in the blue corner, Ollie Campbell in the red.
So, ladies and gentlemen, RJO Automotive. They're our sponsors for this one. If they're with us, if they could please join me in the boxing ring. That's RJO Automotive. Ladies and gentlemen, just while I gather up the scoring, what a great main event that was. Please let's hear it for both our boxers. Ladies and gentlemen, I have our trophy sponsors. I also have our judges' score totals. And again, I have to say, we cannot have a draw in Olympic-style boxing, but this is the closest that we can have, and it reflects how close this contest was. A 3-2 split decision. The winner in the red corner, Ollie Campbell. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is absolutely no shame in being on the wrong end of a 3-2 split. Let's hear it, please, for the man from Faldhouse, Chris Whiteley. And mums and dads, anybody want a photo time? And please, once again, ladies and gentlemen, it takes two to make a great contest. Let's hear it for Chris and Ollie. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials are going to have a comfort break. There's loads of things we're going to do in the meantime. If you haven't already got a raffle ticket of the adults with yellow...
So guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Ollie, Ollie, Ollie. Listen, you always do brilliant when I come see you. That looked like it was special you there. Try and sum it up, man. How you feeling?
Feel amazing.
And you had your own chant as well. This, but I thought, what's going to happen if this goes the wrong way? I thought there was going to be a riot or something. But listen, all your fans telling you proud as well. Does that keep you going when you're in the ring? You're getting that. You have to bite down in that gum shield.
Yeah, I've not been in the ring for 3 months, so I was a bit nervous.
I know that's a long time for you because you box a lot. You're always there. You're always in the ring, always training. So listen, bright performance here coming the end of the season. Have you got anything else coming up before the summer?
Not that I'm aware of, but no.
I'm sure they'll have you out soon enough, man. There'll be an opponent out there for you. If no, just keep busy, man, and we'll see you in the new season. Who are we giving a shout out to who's been supporting you?
So the people that came supporting, my coaches especially, for training me for this.
Right, man, listen, Ollie, thank you so much, man. I'll let you go and celebrate with this mad bunch until the next time. I'll see you later, my man. Thank you. That was Ollie Campbell. Guys, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 20 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. I know the Wi-Fi's a bit hit and miss, but we'll stick with you through the night.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks pretty much like everybody is in place for contest number 9. Falkirk in Edinburgh, Sparty Boxing Academy, MacTaggart Scott. It is Harvey Green and it's Hamza Minowar.
Bitch, I'm supreme, huh? Ooh, I'm so easy and an addiction that's so heavy that I hit it, keep me steady, cause I'm facing for whatever's in my vision. I've been ready, I can take it, so I'll take it. You can even call me petty. When you see it far away, it don't matter what they say. I done came too far, I'ma run this shit. It ain't even about the cars, I done drove them bitch. Don't give a fuck about the stars, I wish on that bitch. These bitches be what they are, I can't up that bitch.
So ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action brought to you by MacTaggart Scott Boxing. This is contest number 9. This is sponsored very proudly by My Tailor. That's not My Tailor, that's what they're called. My Tailor Bathgate is our sponsor for this one. And this is 3 one-minute rounds of boxing, a light bantamweight contest. Referee in charge, once again, Mr. Paul Susans. Introducing first in the blue corner, wearing the red and white shorts with black trim, weighing in 51 kilos even, boxing for the Sparta Boxing Academy, Falkirk. Here is Harvey Green. And across the ring, in the red corner, he wears black with gold, weighed in 49.5 kilos, boxes for MacTaggart Scott Edinburgh, presenting Hamza Minowar.
Welcome back, you're watching JATV Live's coverage of
Nice one! Nice, nice, in!
So guys, thanks for letting me know there is an issue with my main mic. So guys, this is final 10 seconds of round number 2. Harvey Green in the blue corner from Sparta, Hamza Manua from MacTaggart Scott in the red. So you're watching JATV Live's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Cup home show. Thank you to, is it Carrie Navraid for pointing that out. Teamwork makes the dream work. Quick shout out to Tio McAnally watching online. How you doing, my man? So brilliant back and forward between these two in the ring. Seen them plenty of times before. Nice movement there from the Sparta boxer in blue, Mr. Green. Well, Hamza, great ring presence, a nice head movement from the MacTaggart Scott boxer. So we are coming to closing moments of round number 3. Final 10 seconds of round number 3 now.
So ladies and gentlemen, our trophy sponsor for this one is My Tailor of Bathgate. So if we have our sponsor with us, that's My Tailor of Bathgate. If they could please come to the ring for the presentations. So ladies and gentlemen, Mike Taylor just making his way into the ring before we declare the result. As always, a great contest. Please your appreciation for both our boxers. We go to our judges, a close one, a 3-2 split decision. The winner in the blue corner, Harvey Green. And please, ladies and gentlemen, takes two to make a great contest. The man from MacTaggart Score, Hamza Menawar. Ladies and gentlemen, change of referee for contest 10. Mr. Hines slides through the ropes like a sphinx. Now they're big stone things that stand out. Oh dear me. Right, here we go. Contest 10, ladies and gentlemen. Two fantastic young
so guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Harvey Green, I think I've been waiting for this interview for a long time, but listen, before I ask you how you found your bout, what a performance in there, man. I know you've been training hard, I see you all the time, sometimes you're wrong to split decisions and stuff, but mate, you went in there against a very, very tough opponent, and oh, you were brilliant. So Harvey, how did you find it?
No, it was really good. I thought I boxed really well, honestly. I've done enough to get the win, and that's probably one of my best performances today, I would say.
Man, brilliant. What's the plan going forward? Where are you going to be boxing next? You know yet? Are you going to have a wee break here somewhere?
Might be at the Beef Box Cup.
I'll be there.
Hopefully. But if not, that'll probably be a season done for me.
Man, never be rest there this summer. Keep training, keep in the gym when you can. Keep doing the runs through the summer. Who are you going to shout out to?
Sam, my dad, Finlay, Ellis, boys came here to support me. Liam, he was in my corner. So all the boys at the gym, helping me get here. And yeah, just my family, that's it.
Mate, what a performance and what an interview. Harvey, we need to do this more often. Listen, thank you so much, man. Finlay will be on soon, he's got 2 free bouts left. Guys, we go back in the ring. So guys, you're watching JATV's coverage of MacTaggart boxing. We're having some mic issues with the main mic, so I'm just going to use our interview mic. But here's Craig Stephen with announcements.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is contest number 10. Proudly sponsored by MEC Joinery and Crummock Surfacing. They are our sponsors for this one. This is a pin weight contest. 3 1.5 minute rounds of boxing. Mr. JP Hind in charge of the action. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the light blue with pink and sparkling silver trim. He weighed in 43.8 kilos, proudly boxes for Keir Hardy Boxing, Uric Hill, Lanarkshire, presenting Cammy Talbot. And across the ring, in the red corner, wearing the sparkling black and silver trim, on the scales at 44.6 kilos, boxing proudly for MacTaggart Scott, Edinburgh, here is Cooper Brown.
So this is Cooper Brown in the red corner, Cammy Talbot from Keir Hardy in the blue. Quite an explosive start to this bout so far. We know both boxers well. Cammy Talbot won JATV Live Scottish Boxer of the Year award last year. And we say both these boxers travelling up and down the country. I know they've seen each other a few weeks ago. So it's all to play for. Cooper will want to pick up that win on his home show. And Cammy, brilliant movement there for Cammy. It's another Keir Hardy south pot. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. So wow, what another exciting start to round number 2. Cammy Talbot, JATV Live Scottish Boxing Year 2024 from Keir Hardy in the ring against Cooper Brown from MacTaggart Scott. Both these clubs are JATV Live Club sponsors, so thank you so much for their support. And if you're interested in nominating any of the boxers, volunteers, coaches, clubs for the Scottish Boxing Awards 2025, head over to scottishboxingawards.com. So these two are explosive. We get 5 judges around the ring. They are watching. Look like a push there. JP rules it. Slip and a chip. He's bound to hurt him. There we go, Cammy gets back into the rhythm. Closing seconds of round number 2. And wow, what absolute brilliant match-up with these two. I think this is a rivalry that we're going to have to follow all the way up to World Championship level, maybe in the hydro somewhere down the line. So guys, all online bouts are sponsored by Bout Boxing Events and O'Connell's Bar and Diner. Our interviews are sponsored by Sustainable Future Consultancy and RSS Securities. And the JATV Live Club sponsors are in the middle. I mentioned 2 of them there. Keir Hardy with the Keir Hardy Night Crew and MacTaggart Scott, who have come out in force tonight. So 1 round left. It could come down to this round. I think both boxers have done brilliantly to keep that pressure on each other. Gio Hamilton's watching online. Usually he's in these intense battles. But here we go. Bout number 9, round number 3. Bout number 10, sorry, round number 3. Cammy Talbot from Keir Hardy in the blue corner. Cooper Brown from MacTaggart Scott in the red. JP gives both boxers some advice. Adrenalines are running high. There we go, nice work with two of them. Get a wee bit tangled again. Bit wrestling in there. As I said, there's a lot on the line between these two. A rivalry that will no doubt follow their boxing careers. Depending on how they move into weight growing up, the rivalries can end quite quickly in amateur boxing. Nice wee show of respect there. I think they were tapping gloves. There we go, nice work for Cammy Talbot, finding each other, moving in and out, landing a nice backhand. Southpaw boxer doesn't make it easy for his opponent. Get a wee bit tangled up with Cooper Brown. Cooper Brown just picking his shots. But the last time these boxers would have been in the West, the Keir Hardy show. 10 seconds around number 3. Oh wow. That's quite possibly could win bout of the year for me. We'll see what happens at the Scottish Boxing Awards later in the year. Details will come in the summer. But listen, bright performance there. Well done to JP and refereeing. Guys, we go back to Craig Stephen in the ring with the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, contest number 10 was double sponsored. MEO Joinery and Crummock Surfacing, they were our sponsors for this one. If they're both with us, or if one is with us, please make your way to the ring for the trophy presentation. And ladies and gentlemen, as I approach our scorer for the official result, judging by the noise, you enjoyed this one. Please, let's hear it for both our boxers in the ring. We go to our judges' score totals. We have a unanimous decision. The winner in the blue corner, Cammy the Tank Talbot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just before contest number 10 comes to the ring, we have one more fundraiser before the end of the evening, but we're going to give you a bit of time to think about it. We have been generously donated a handmade pair of shorts and ring jackets. So it will be embroidered with the boxer. And it comes.
Yes, guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Cammy Talbot, our JATV Live Scottish Boxer of the Year 2024. I know there's a wee bit of history between you two, but listen, bright performance today, I think, for two of you. You get a unanimous decision. Try and sum it up, man. How are you feeling?
Amazing, man. He's a some boxer. Just brilliant fighter overall.
I was saying, I think this is a rivalry that we're going to follow all the way up to World Championship level. Assuming you both cite the same age and wait for the rest of your lives, that's we don't know. But listen, Keir Hardy Right Crew supporting you as usual. What does it mean to have these guys behind you?
Just they're amazing. We're all family in it. all love each other.
With that in mind, who is the best southpaw boxer in your...
I think it's obvious now. It's obvious now.
Let's see, where are we going to see you next? What's the plan?
I don't even know, man. Next season probably.
Is anybody boxing soon? Anybody getting coming up?
I'm boxing against a German boy. And
he said him to Kells. Kia, that's all I asked. And who we give a shout out to?
My mum, my dad, my coaches, all the right crew, Kev and Barry and everyone. And I just proved it wasn't a robbery there. Last week he said it was a robbery and it also wasn't there.
I said it's a rivalry that will follow, but listen, bright performance, man. Thank you so much as always, and I'll catch up with you shortly.
Thanks, mate. See you
Thank
later.
you, bro. It's Gary Talbot on JATV Live Scottish Boxing Year 2024.
The ring is contest number 11. Aberdeen and Edinburgh, Ethan Ank. Now here's one caveat. See when I'm doing my entertainment, please don't come and say anything in my ear, because I can't multitask. My wife's the only person in my house that can multitask. So you just screw up my introductions. But thank you, sir. I'll get that knocked down because I think I heard what you said. Right, here we go. Contest number 11. It's Aberdeen, it's Edinburgh, it's Ethan Munro, and it's Evan Robb. So ladies and gentlemen, this is contest number 11, very proudly sponsored by the good people at Ritcas. 10 weight contest, 3 1.5 minute rounds. JP Hind, referee in charge. Introducing first, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the blue shorts with white. Boxing for the Byron Boxing Club, Aberdeen, here is Ethan Munro. And across the ring in the red corner, wearing the white shorts with black trim, proudly boxing for MacTaggart Scott, Edinburgh, he is Evan Robb.
So we are well into the second half now. This is bout number 11, Evan Robb from MacTaggart Scott in the red corner, Ethan Munro from Byron in the blue. And here we go, round number 1. That's actually been a bout that I've been, well, one of them I've been looking forward to. There's a few big bouts on the card tonight. So nice walk between the two. Like the Byron boxer there. Ethan Monroe. He's doing brilliantly. He's very, very high up in the accuracy rate. Evan firing back. There we go. End of round number 1. So knockout in favour of the Byron boxer. JP calls it. I think that was the right decision there. Ethan Monroe. If you don't know the name, look out for it. You see him over talking to his opponent. Nice sportsmanship there. So guys, we go back to the ring for the official announcement of bout number 11, Ethan Monroe versus Evan Robb.
Ritcast is our sponsor for this contest. If our sponsor is with us, that's Ritcast. Could they please make their way to the boxing ring?
So the image that was up on your screen was Peter McVeigh, who sadly passed away recently with the 10 bells at the beginning of the event.
Result, please your appreciation for both our boxers in
his family.
So as we have said before, first duty of the referee is boxer safety. To that end, our referee, Mr. Hines, stops this contest. Round number 2. He declares the winner in the blue corner, Byron's Ethan Monroe. And please, ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation, MacTaggart Scott's Evan Robb.
So guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Mr. Byron, Eva Monroe, brilliant performance there, man. As I said to people, if they don't know the name, write it down because they should remember the name. How you feeling, bro?
Good performance that.
So ladies and gentlemen, contest number 12.
I know you're very sharp, very focused, man, but I see you in there talk to your opponent. You don't need to tell me what you said, but just things like that I notice, and I see it shows always supporting the other boxers that you're boxing with. So you're coming into yourself, man, being a brilliant wee boxer, brilliant sportsmanship as well. What's the plan for you? You got to box anywhere else the rest of the season? You got to take a wee break?
Well, take a little break over the summer, but hopefully step up and hopefully get Europeans this year.
Oh, that is the goal, but I think even beyond that, but just look for what's in front of you. Who are you getting a shout out to who's been supporting you?
Just everyone in the boxing gym, thank yous.
Listen, man, thank you so much, man. I always look forward to seeing you box. Brilliant boxer, thank you so much. Ethan Monroe, we go back in the ring. What a guy, man, what a guy. Very cool, calm and collected, but when he's in that ring, he is dangerous. Commiserations to Evan Robb, I think he boxed brilliantly, but there's some boxers when you're in, they're going to really test you. So this is bout number 12, Finlay Green from Sparta and Lewis Finlay. And here we go back to Craig Stephen in the ring with the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is proudly sponsored by the good people at P&DSC Decorators. Are they with us? This is this big loud table down here. I'm going to do this again, ladies and gentlemen, because I know that guy wants to shout louder than the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, our sponsor for contest 12, the good people at P&DSC Decorators. Light welterweight contest, 3 2-minute rounds. Mr. Stevie Morrison is a referee in charge. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the red and black shorts with white trim. He weighed in at 61 kilos even. He boxes for the Sparta Boxing Academy, Falkirk. He is Finlay Green. And across the ring in the red corner, wearing the white shorts with black trim. He weighed in at 61.1 kilos. Boxes for MacTaggart Scott, Edinburgh, presenting Lewis Finlay.
So once again, you're watching JATV Live's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Club home show. All of our online bouts are sponsored by Bout Time Boxing Events and O'Connell's Bar and Diner, and our brand partner is Fierce Promotions. This is bout number 12, Finlay Green from Sparta Boxing Academy and Lewis Finlay from MacTaggart. Scott Finlay boxing out of the blue corner, Lewis Finlay out of the red. Here we go, international star referee Stevie Morrison in the ring with both boxers. Nice work there from Finlay, using that ring space nicely just to pivot round his opponent. Lewis Finlay trying to keep that pressure up. Nice footwork as well from the Sparta boxer. You see that defence there just instinctively raising his right guard from Sparta. You see Lewis try to reach forward, try to force his opponent back, but Finlay keeping his cool. We've seen his younger brother Harvey pick up the win 2-3 bouts ago. Nice use of the jab there from the Sparta boxer. He's then hooking it round, switching to the body. Lewis Finlay there, try to keep that pressure up, try to keep busy, force the opponent back. Just hesitated there with that jab. Nice work again from the Sparta boxer.
Time it, Finlay. That's it.
See Finlay are just picking his shots. Lewis starting to get a wee bit of rhythm of his own. Nice swat gear from the MacTaggart Scott boxer. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. So what an opening round that was. Guys, you're watching JATV Live's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Cup Home Show. And 2 of our JATV Live club sponsors are in the ring, Sparta Boxing Academy and MacTaggart Scott. Thank you so much to both clubs for their continued support. If you are interested in supporting JATV Live by becoming a sponsor, head over to jatvlive.com/sponsorship. And we go back in the ring for round number 2 of bout number 12. Finlay Green from Sparta in the blue corner and Lewis Finlay from MacTaggart Scott in the red. This bout is sponsored by P and DSC Decorators Limited. And our referee in charge of the action, international star referee and former Commonwealth Games Scotland rep, Stephen Morrison. So we go round number 2. Lewis tries to switch down to the body. Finlay keeping his composure in the centre of the ring. Nice wee back and forward the opening seconds of this round. Nice work here again. Finlay hooking it round with the right hand. This time you see again instinctively raising that right hand just to raise his guard in anticipation of what's coming back. Nice work again. He was throwing that left a lot in the first round. He switched it to the right. We get Lewis trying to lead. Nice head movement there from the Sparta boxers. Lewis tries to keep the pressure up. Finlay just getting caught in the corner, making his way around the ring again. Good use of the ring space. So both boxers finding some success. Stephen Morrison just pointing out again for Lewis to watch. Nice strike there landing from the Sparta boxer in blue, Mr. Green. Nice rhythm and flow to this bout. There you go, Lewis keeping that pressure up. Finlay doing very well on the back foot. Lewis holding that centre. See him picking his shots. Try to land 2s and 3s now. Finlay needs to get away from the ropes. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Well, what another good round there. I think it could come down to the third. I think that was a bit closer for me. So welcome back, you're watching JATV Live's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Cup Home Show. Finlay Green in the blue corner from Sparta, Lewis Finlay from MacTaggart Scott in the red. What a nice bout it's been so far, great composure from both boxers. Both have done well, great level of accuracy, ring movement, head and flow. Nice work here from the Sparta boxer. Nice head movement. A brilliant execution of that left hand there. So Lewis pushes forward, switches to the body. Finlay pivots round again. Lewis landed some nice headshots there. There you go, Finlay keeping moving around that ring. That and the combination of the feet movement, the head movement, he's doing well. Lewis keeping that pressure up again. Just a wee bit short there on the jab. There, switching to the body, tries to unleash that combination there. We've seen it in the earlier rounds. He gets in, switches to the body, then moves straight back up to the head. Finally, very, very good defensively. He's got a great wee swing hook. But there, Lewis again. He's aiming for the 2s and 3s. Nice left there landing as Lewis fires back.
Work, Finlay!
Stephen Morrison just asking Finlay to keep his head up. There we go, back to the jab. Use that ring space. Lewis has heard that warning for the final 10 seconds. Nice wee manoeuvre there. And guys, that's a bright performance there from both boxers. We pass to Craig Stephen in the ring with an official announcement. Don't go anywhere. We have 3 absolute belters coming up, including Harun Badeso and Kai Brown up next. Jay Thompson, Alfie Barr, our penultimate contest in our main event. Jamie Stamp and Ben Bonner.
We are DSC decorators, and in case you too are curious, that is protective and decorative surface coating decorators. So there you go. If you didn't know, you know now. So ladies and gentlemen, as always, please your appreciation, both our boxers in the ring. We go to our judges' score totals, unanimous decision. The winner in the red corner, Lewis Finlay. And please, ladies and gentlemen, takes 2 to make a contest. The man from Sparta, Finlay Green. So ladies and gentlemen, contest 13 is about to make its way to the ring. I have got several silent bids for the ring jacket.
So this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Lewis Finlay. Nice performance there, man. Great performance with the twos. I thought the twos are brilliant. Have you met before?
No, I've sparred him a few times. He's a good lad, Scottish champion. Good lad,
I sort of felt like he's kind of new each other. It was a great rivalry for you here in the commentary when you watch it back. But listen, kept that pressure up for the get-go. How do you find it?
I feel amazing, Ken. In there, the first round I felt a wee bit slow, and the second and third round took me a while to warm into it, but I felt as if I was a better boxer and I'd done enough.
I did say you started to find your rhythm, and when you did, man, it was brilliant. I'd like to see again and again and again and again. It's probably one of my favourite bouts of the night. Who are we giving a shout out to who's been supporting?
I want to give a shout out to my mum, my dad, my 2 brothers, my girlfriend Leah Mar, and my coaches Sandy, Tina, Bob, everybody at MacTaggart Scott, Jay Thompson, Jamie Stamp, everybody at MacTaggart Scott. Ever since I moved here, they've been nothing but great with me, changed me into a new boxer. I've only been here for 3 months now. The confidence they've given me is unreal. So big thank you to my team MacTaggart Scott. They are the best team in Scotland, one of them. It's like a family. It's became a second family to me. It's like a second home.
Oh man, it's like my second home, man. I'll cover all your home shows. I should just move up here. Listen, Lewis, thank you so much, man. Go enjoy the rest of your night. We'll catch up with you shortly. Thank you, Lewis Finlay. We go back to the ring. You're watching JATV Live's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Cup home show. This is bout 13 from Clovenstone, Harun Madeso, and from MacTaggart Scott, Kyle Brown. Here's Craig Stephen.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is contest number 13 of a fantastic evening of boxing, brought to you by MacTaggart Scott of Edinburgh. This is sponsored by TSK Joinery, and this is a middleweight contest of 3 2-minute rounds. In charge of the action, a referee, Mr. JP Hind. Introducing in the blue corner, wearing the black shorts with gold. He weighed in 73.3 kilos. Comes to the ring this evening in only his second contest. From the Clovenstone Boxing Club, Wester Hales, Edinburgh, here is Harun Madeso. And across the ring, in the red corner, he wears the white shorts with black trim. He weighed in 73.2 kilos. He boxes for MacTaggart Scott, Edinburgh tonight. Makes his debut in the ring, presenting Kai Brown.
So here we go, JP Hines continuing as our referee. Harun Madeso, if I pronounce that right, from Clovenstone, and Kai Brown. 2 novice boxers. Mohamed Zakaria, former Scottish elite champion, is in the corner with the team. There we go, round number 1. So all of our bouts are sponsored by Bout Time Boxing Events and O'Connell's Bar and Diner. Nice movement from Harun. Oh, brilliant work there. JP Hind delivering a count to Kai Brown. He needs to just take a breath, get his gloves up. Don't argue, just get your gloves up, my man. There we go. And this bit restarts. Harun firing straight back in. He's got that confidence now. Great movement there from Harun. Nice defensive guard there. He just needs to watch. He's no risking. Oh, a shot like that. Oh, this is going to be a belter between these two. So Kai just needs to watch, he's not going for the big swings, it's going to take a lot of energy at home. We're not getting a count in the opposite direction. See some of the Covey team there just telling Harun to take a breath. And there we go, JPV starts his bout. And there we go, Harun back to that jab. Big shot there, landing. He needs to move from that ring, he's getting big shots. JP's jumping in. Go get another count, that could be it, I think that's the rules. This is unfortunate there. Got his glove up. Oh, final 10 seconds of round number 1. So I think the seniors, it's not automatic after the second count. Wow, these two. Jesus, Joni. Guys, stay with us. You don't really want to go anywhere, I promise you that. Oh dearie me. Wow. Big shot there landing now from, in fact both of them are doing absolutely superb. They got a lot of energy and pressure coming for this crowd. So my hats off to both of them. And also to JP Hine for controlling this bout very well as a referee. So now all that energy they've used with the big swings in round 1, this round will no doubt take a wee bit. That's slow down, nice head movement there, nice shot firing back from Harun. Big Kai firing back with some of his own. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Ring that bell, man, ring that bell. I want to see a third round. I want to see a third round. Guys, you're watching JTV's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Cup home show. A few belters, especially this side of the interval. This was worth the taxi journey up, and it's worth the taxi journey back for me. Proud performance, 2 novice boxers, Harun Modesto and Kai Brown in the ring. It looks like I'm in like some wee cupboard or something. I'm up on the stage, no lot of light behind us, nice tartan seats and everything. But listen, guys, we're going to go back to the ring, third and final round. For bout 13, might be unlucky for some. It is Friday the 13th as well, don't forget that. But we can only have one winner. So here we go, third and final round. Harun Badeo, I think it's pronounced, and Kai Brown. MacTaggart Scott versus Covenstone. And JP starts round number 3. I'll tell you, the energy and the atmosphere in this place. There's a few people commenting earlier talking about the size of the venue. I love the size of this venue because you feel that energy coming for the crowd. MacTaggart Scott, a great boxing family, as is Covenstone. They've got a lot of their team members in the crowd tonight supporting their man Haroon. So I think he could come down to this round for me. Big shot there landing from Kai. Getting another count now in favour of Kai Brown. That could make a difference in the final scoring. JP restarts the bout. JP is hosting the Beef Box Cup at the end of the month. We're looking forward to that. Details will follow in the next few weeks, and now you can watch it. But it's better you attend. Look at that energy in here and tell me you don't want to be at a boxing event watching bouts like this. Wow. Point head movement there from Haroon. Kai trying to lure his opponent in, teasing him with that jab. Haroon stepping back, right thing to do. Final 10 seconds around number 3. Get a wee bit tangled there. Just at the end, we're going to hear the bell any second now. There we go. Listen. You see how much it means to the crowd there. Wow, what a performance. Regardless of who gets the decision, both boxers should leave here with their head high. Guys, I'm going to pass back to Craig Stephen and around with an official announcement.
TSK Joinery is our sponsor for that fantastic contest. That's TSK Joinery. If they're with us, please join me in the boxing ring. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this just goes to show you don't need vast experience to make an absolutely fantastic contest. Please, let's hear it, both these boxers. We go to the judges. We have a unanimous decision. The winner in the red corner, Kai Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not lose sight of the fact that this young man was stepping into the ring for only the second time this evening. Covenstone's Haroon Badjo. Now I think that's Mr. Hind. Are you staying in? Are you leaving? No, no. So that is that's Mr. Hind's final assignment inside the ring. You may go and judge this next one. I told you that we would declare the winner of the custom-made overcoat and boxing shorts by My Tailor of Bathgate. I've had several offers.
So guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Kai Brown joins me ringside. Mate, wow. I seen some people in the audience are like, I'm shaking it. Bro, that was probably one of the best performances. I think it was your debut. Bro, I said there was a great debut earlier with the two female boxers, but listen, bro, it's my favourite debut I've seen, I think, ever. Brilliant performance here, man. I know you get the count quite quickly and you were like, what's going on? And then you get two of that round, another one later. But listen, try and take it all in, sum it up. How the fuck are you feeling, bro?
Oh, mate, fucking unreal. 6 months ago, the first time I ever stepped in a boxing room for a fitness class after a stupid fucking Christmas dinner hang with my uncle and my bird. That's fucking electric doing that.
Oh, listen, we can't leave it too long to see you again. You get any plans? You got to be boxing any time soon in the season? You got to be back here this summer?
I don't know what's next. Again, we've got the novice season in October. Got to sort a wee bit of things with weight and everything, try and get something sorted. But big things ahead.
Bro, too right, man, and we're here for that journey, man. I'm going to be selling this footage to Zone or Sky Sports or something in the future.
See anyway.
But listen, who are we giving a shout out to who's been supporting you?
My missus Emma Craig, Vaughan Craig, beat cancer a year ago. That's for her as well, she's a fighter. Everybody that's came and supported us, everyone that top corner was off of me. Unreal, everybody.
Bro, and the whole crowd loved it, man. Both teams, man, done well. Both boxers done brilliant, man. But wow, what a performance, man. Kai Brown, thank you so much, man. Go enjoy the rest of the night. We go back in the ring.
Here is Jay Thompson. So ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is our chief supporting contest, our co-main event, very proudly sponsored by, wait for this, ladies and gentlemen, I need total silence for this sponsor. I don't know if somebody's pulling my leg or not. Might even be pulling my third leg here. Harry Thompson and Darryl Drown Male Stripper Supplies. So, they are our sponsors. Lightweight contest, 3 2-minute rounds. Madam, I know I said male strippers, but please turn your bright light out. Please. It's distracting a referee. Lightweight contest, 3 2-minute rounds. Stevie Morrison is a referee in charge. Introducing first unboxing out of the blue corner, wearing white shorts with gold, weighing in 59.7 kilos. Boxes for the Beef Boxing Club, Cowden Beef. Here's Alfie Barr! And opposing him in the red corner, wearing the white shorts with black. He weighed in 60.7 kilos. Boxes proudly for MacTaggart Scott Boxing, Jay Thompson!
Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor. What's a grind? Kingston, let's go. Hey. Shawty got that super thing. I did the sun in the south for Spain. Got me soon as I walk through the door. My mother took a lane. The way she drop it on that thing. Got me wanna spend my money on her. She hit it poppin' like it dropping that birthday cake.
So guys, you're watching JATV's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Cup home show. G Thompson and Alfie Barr are in the ring. And here comes our referee, Stephen Morrison, former Commonwealth Games boxer, international star referee. We go round number 2. So these two boxers, I think they know each other well. Great movement to the ring. Alfie Barr trying to get that press up. Jay using that ring space, picking his shots nicely. Let's shout to Michelle Dockett watching online with Gio. Gio Hamilton, one of my favourite boxers to watch. Always a very intense bouts. And eventually got his away boxer of the year, the night, boxer of the night, maybe boxer of the year, you don't know, but boxer of the night award to him last week. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. So guys, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Hamza, my man, your boxing earlier, didn't get a decision, but I thought listening to you've done brilliant, but try and sum it up, man, how you feeling?
Not bad.
It's a bit tough, isn't it, being in the ring, but listen, you bounce back, it's always about learning. What's the plan going forward? Do you get any bouts coming up? You got a wee break here this summer?
I'm not going to have a break now, but I'm going to Sweden hopefully.
Oh, you go to Sweden?
Yeah.
You go to box here there?
Yeah.
Wow, bro. You're keeping busy. Who are you giving a shout out to? Who's been supporting you?
What'd you say?
Who's been supporting you? Who do you want to shout out?
My mum, my dad, my boxing coaches, Tina. Yeah.
Right, man, Hamza, thank you so much for chatting to me, bro. Head up, bro, and I'll catch up with you soon. We go back in the ring. So this is our third and final round of our penultimate contest. G Thompson and Alfie Barr in the ring. Crowd still lively and with it. One more bout left. Jimmy Stamp and Ben Bonner. Great back and forward between these two. Final 10 seconds of round number 3. But what, there we go, straight back to Craig Stephen the ring with official announcement.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I know they're here because a lot of noise was made. Harry Thompson and Daryl Drown, they are our sponsors. So could they bring themselves, but not their male stripper services, into the boxing ring, please, for the trophy presentations. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes a lot to make this man applaud. This man has been there, seen it, done it. Please join Stevie Morrison. Show your appreciation for both these boxers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the matchmaking has been phenomenal throughout the evening. And once again, so close. We have a 3-2 split decision. Goes in favour of the blue corner, Alfie Barr. But please, ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation. The man from MacTaggart, Scott, Jay Thompson. So ladies and gentlemen, just before the main event comes to the ring, this will only take a couple of minutes. Could I ask Declan and Carol, please, to join me in the boxing ring? And can we have the magnificent Jockey Archibald Memorial Belt?
So Alfie Barr, just to the ring. Proud performance of man, the two. You know each other well, innit?
Yeah, we've sparred a lot. Like when they come over to our club or we go over to their club.
Yeah, man. So you've been in there, done your thing, get out the one. Who are you going to shout out to?
My mum, my dad, JP, everybody. I just love them. Swear.
Right, man. Listen, stay here. I'm going to speak to you after round number one. The next bit we're going to pass by the ring quickly.
Grandson, do beg your pardon. I was just bigging you up, Carol, nephew, grandson. I was like, you know. So the Jockey Archibald Memorial Belt is in their hands. Jockey, as most of you know, was a founder member as a boxer, then coach at MacTaggart Scott Boxing. And this belt is given in his honour every year to the Boxer of the Year. And as the coaches have said to me before, this does not necessarily have to go to the boxer who has won the most contests, won the most trophies. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But the boxer who gets this has to show dedication, camaraderie, and all-round goodness to win this trophy. This year, I didn't even have it written down because I wasn't giving it in case it got out. This year, the Jockey Archibald Memorial Belt goes to Evan Robb.
So well done there to Evan Robb. Let's start again. Alfie Barr, just at the ring. How you feeling?
Brilliant.
Brilliant performance. I know you said just a minute ago you sparred a lot, so you kind of knew each other a wee bit. Does that help you prepare, or do you think he knows just as much about you as you know about him?
About the same, yeah.
So, great support here. Who's here supporting you?
My mum, my dad, Jamie, Ross, not Ross, what's his name again?
Who cares, man? You're important. I know your brain's just Camargo that you come out. Listen, you got a box in the box cup?
No, I've got too much fights.
You've levelled up. You got a wee shield above your head. Well, you can help me in commentary maybe. If you're free, you can come to help me with some interviews. But listen, happy bar. I'll let you go, rest up, and I'll see you in the box cup anyway. Yeah.
I'm still number 1 in Britain, baby.
There we go. There we go.
Conclusion of the main event. We still have boxer and best MacTaggart Scott boxer of the evening to present. So just stick around just for a couple of minutes after this main event concludes. This is the one you've been waiting for. This is the top of the bill. This is 3 3-minute rounds of boxing. Would you please welcome, from the Granite City of Aberdeen, Ben Bonner!
First, you gotta find me. What's 50 grand to a motherfucker like me? Can you please remind me? Fall so hard, crazy. Y'all don't know that those plays.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from MacTaggart Scott, here comes Jamie Scout! So, ladies and gentlemen, once again and for the final time, you're all very welcome here to Loanhead Miners on behalf of MacTaggart Scott Boxing for our top of the bill. Proudly sponsored by Garden Monkey Groundworks and City Inspection Services. This is 3 3-minute rounds of light middleweight boxing. Sanctioned and officials appointed by the Eastern District of Boxing Scotland. Our official in charge, Mr. Dougie Fraser, Medical Officer, Dr. Ronnie Sidney. Our timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Alan Brown, and upon the sound of the bell, our veteran championship referee is Mr. Stevie Morrison. And so, ladies and gentlemen, for a sold out hundreds in attendance here at ringside, for those watching live on JATV, the officials are ready. The boxers are ready. Are you ready for the main event? Introducing first, and boxing out of the blue corner, wearing blue shorts with white, weighing in at 70.8 kilos. He proudly boxes for the Granite City Boxing Club in the Granite City of Aberdeen, presenting Ben Bonner! And opposing him across the ring in the red corner, wearing the black shorts with red flames and gold trim, sporting the Scottish Saltire, weighing in at 71.3 kilos, and boxing for MacTaggart Scott Boxing Edinburgh, here is Jamie Scout!
So this is our main event. You're watching JATV Live's coverage of the MacTaggart Scott Boxing Club home show here at Loanhead Miners Club, just south of Edinburgh, with me, Jamie Alexander O'Neill. Don't forget you can watch all this back on JATV Live's YouTube channel. Our main event is Ben Bonner from Granite City, Jamie Stamp from MacTaggart Scott, international star referee and former Commonwealth Games representative of Scotland, Stevie Morrison in the ring with both boxers. Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone that's stuck with us throughout the live stream. I know it's been a bit of lagging here and there. I will edit as much as I can on the way home. So this is 3-minute rounds. We're getting a count. I think there was an issue there with Jamie's leg. He looks disappointed, but guys, just quickly when the doctor checks him over, Harun Badejo, you boxed earlier. Didn't go your way, but listen, novice boxer, you in there, brilliant performance, man. So I just want to say, listen, for me, well done. I can't wait to see you again, but try and sum it up, man. How are you feeling?
I feel like I could have done a bit more better. My stamina was just a bit, could get better, like I said, but yeah, next time. I
spoke to your coaches, man. Your coaches are like, listen, we're happy with that. Our performance was brilliant. It was my favourite bout of the night, man. It was honestly, this place was electric as well. Who are we getting a shout out to who's been supporting you?
I want to shout out to Mark Stewart. I think he's judging somewhere, but yeah, and other people that came supporting me as well. So appreciate everyone that came. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, I could have done better, but next time I got a rematch for him on Eastern District. So
that's next weekend.
Yeah, next week, yeah. So see how that goes.
Right, man. Listen, Harun, thank you so much for chatting to me, man. We go back in the ring for the final time tonight. Craig Stephen.
So, ladies and gentlemen, before we declare the official result, as always here this evening, please show your appreciation for both our boxers in the ring. And as we have said before, the first duty of the referee always is boxer safety. Mr. Stevie Morrison dispenses with the count. The winner by KO victory in the blue corner, Ben Bonner. And please, ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for Jamie Stamp. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have one thing left to do here this evening, and that is to declare the best visiting boxer and the best home boxer. At ringside, that's been tallied up by our official in charge. Gives me a chance for a few very important thank yous. On behalf of Sandy, Tina, all the backroom staff, all the boxers, thank you who came along and made this show the success
So guys, while Craig is doing the thank yous, this interview is sponsored by RSS Securities and Sustainable Future Consultancy. Ben Bonner, our main event boxer for Granite City. We're up at your home show in September, so if that's just a taste of what the Granite City boxers are like, but listen, you've been up and down the country, around the world boxing, but how are you feeling, bro?
I feel amazing. Like it's not often I get a lot of opportunities on home shows like this, so I just like to thank Jamie and all his coaches for getting me on the show. Brilliant, love every minute of it. This is my favourite kind of shows. These little hostile environments almost, but nah, it's been brilliant up here. I really enjoyed myself. So yeah
man, the atmosphere here has been brilliant. It always is every time it's got. In fact, outside the Glasgow, I think sometimes in these places that we don't always realise that you're from Glasgow, but I travel up into the country and I can't wait to come to Granite City, man. Try to explain what's it going to be like up there.
It's going to be electric. Like I think anyone that's been there before knows what it's going to be like, but it's going to be 10 times better this time, I promise. Good fights, good atmosphere. So yeah, just the fireworks really. Like it's always a brilliant night.
What is there still left for you to do? What's your next goal? What you working towards?
So I'm going to take a wee bit of time next couple of weeks. Still keep on training, obviously. Never really stop.
I like how you say that. A wee bit of time, a couple of weeks.
I wouldn't even do that. It'd be a couple of days probably. But no, I'll just rest and recoup and see what's coming up really. So I've got a lot of exciting things in the future. So I just need to stick to what I do best really, just training hard and just keep getting wins really, like so.
Well done, Ethan Monroe. I was just about to say, when I chatted to Ethan earlier, I know I'm chatting to you, something I'm realising just that the box up north is always very composed, very sharp, very focused. It's a sort of like an illusion. You're very nice guys outside of the ring, but inside the ring, very dangerous.
Different story. So best way to be like that, because let's be honest, nobody likes an arsehole, do they? So you always.
Well, when you're in the ring, you can be as much an arsehole as you want. You're going to be knocking people out. Who are we getting a shout out to who's been supporting you?
Of course, my mum, my dad, my stepdad, of course, all the coaches at Granite City Boxing Club, Davey, Colin, Greg, of course, just to everyone that's part of the journey, all the boys at work, all my boys back in Inverurie, of course, they'll be tuning in tonight. So yeah, brilliant, just all them. Too many to say.
Oh man, listen, final thing I'm going to say or ask. So a lot of boxers switch there to pro. They're doing really well, raising the profile of Scotland. We're seeing big nights in the hydro. I sort of feel like the energy you get for you is that I'm not saying turn pro, I'm not saying go anywhere near that to do, but I'll say the energy is that you can be one of these boxers that is almost like, is an ambassador of the sport. The young people, a lot of young people I love, that they look up to people, and I think you have that energy. Do you see some of these big events in Scotland and think, oh, give me a taste of that, or you just, as you said, like these wee venues?
Yeah, of course, it's good to have both, because at the end of the day, all the top boys, all the top pro Scottish boxers were boxing in shows like this. So it's good. It's like gives you a good base to start on, really. But yeah, it is inspiring seeing all these big fights. Like obviously the Josh Taylor fight at the Hydro, that passed. That was a big event for Scotland. It was brilliant. Good to see stuff like that as well. Obviously, some of the pros at our gym, Jimmy Lang just turned over pro. Fraser Wilkinson fighting a big fight on his own soon. So boys like that are pushing me in the gym and telling me to keep going, train harder, stuff like that, try to keep up with them. So yeah, it's brilliant. Like,
oh man, listen, I could sit here and chat to you all day, man. I just love listening.
Interesting, promise.
Oh, it's this, bro. This is why I do this. I get to meet people that I know how hard. Well, that only tells part of the story. I know how hard the sacrifices and everything else. And as I said, I work with a lot of young people, and my ideal environment would just be to get them a boxing gym in our area, and we'd just see so many opportunities come for them. But listen, the sacrifice every part, it doesn't go unnoticed, man. And thank you so much.
Appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you, guys. That was Ben Bonner. That's me done. I'll be at Boxing Live Scotland's event tomorrow. You can head over to jtlive.com/BAS 2025 for info on that. But until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your night and good night.